You spend a lot of time on your agency. You got your SaaS ready, funnels created, workflows done, you're ready to take on the world. Or are you? If you haven't noticed yet, there's one big thing that you really need to accept new clients: a solid way to onboard them, to get them using the platform right away and doing the tasks you want them to take. It doesn't take a brain surgeon to know that just having an account is not enough to get going with Gohighlevel. You might know all the steps and how to use it, but I can assure you, your clients don't. Your clients are like a newborn baby trying to ride a bike. They haven't gone through the training you have. They don't know your systems. They haven't done it before. Clients aren't like us. They're plumbers and doctors. They're not marketers. They need a streamlined process that can get them up and running efficiently and fast without it being so bloomin' difficult. To really get started, there's a lot of little things they need to do to get it ready and ingrained in their business. Things like setting up their account, getting approved for A2P, downloading the app, getting integrated with social media, uploading the list, sending you a logo, photo, and video files, giving you access to ad accounts, customizing snapshots, and more. Even with solid systems, powerful workflows, and even custom values, it's a lot to just leave in the hands of a new user and not have a system to help assist them to get going. That's like saying, hey, here's your new spaceship, Joe. Have fun. So what do? Well, you gotta onboard them in some way. And most likely, you've already experienced onboarding clients being a little chaotic. The back and forth email chains where things get missed, the constant questions, spending a ton of hours on Zooms, or the text late at night asking how to do simple stuff, spending time educating clients on doing the same thing over and over. It's enough to make you want to pull your hair out. Your clients aren't going to pay you simply because you exist. They pay you because you provide value. So the key here is that you need to get them to do. If you can get them to act and use it, your churn will decrease. Your clients will be happier and you'll have a solid professional customer experience. Most importantly, they stay longer. Are you looking for a better way to onboard your Gohighlevel clients? If you haven't noticed, onboarding and client management is really a pain. It's time consuming. It's a ton of back and forth. It can also suck your profits dry. It's so frustrating that Gohighlevel agencies are even turning to hiring other agencies to do it for them, which is kind of like letting a wolf guard the henhouse, if you ask me. Onboarding is really something you should manage and control. I get it. It's not easy. I've been right there with you. As an agency too, I know exactly what it's like. I've done it for the last decade. When I first started, I had no process. I quickly realized, though, I needed a system fast and decided to do something about it. I took out a pad of paper and literally wrote down all the steps to set up a client. What deliverables or information did I need from them? What actions did they need to take to get me everything I need to do my job? What did me and my team need to deliver our solution? Where were the areas that I would constantly have to educate people on or give them how-to-dos? What steps could I automate? And I built a system to do and get all of that. When I showed it to other agencies after deploying it, they wanted it too. If you're anything like me, you've felt what it's like to get overwhelmed with onboarding and client management. You're sick and tired of spending a fortune to onboard people. You're burnt out from client management. You're sick of clients dropping out because they aren't using your system properly. The answer to fix all of that is that you need a system to handle it, a process to keep it all together, a tool to run it all. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Command Center. It's a system that gives you an onboarding process and client management system. It provides a hub for your clients to quickly get what they need. It provides other tools to help you do your agency work and stay on task. And the best part is, you're not locked into someone else's system either, and you won't have to keep paying other agencies to onboard. This is fully customizable to you. You can brand it to you, you can customize the layout, you can add your own content to truly make it a system tailored to your offer specifically. And I'm super excited to share it with you now. Now, Command Center has 3 core elements. The first one is the Command Center itself, which is a personalized hub, a system for onboarding, client access, and even training. It'll walk them through setup on how to actually use the system and provide direct links to all the resources that they need. Second, you've got client management. This is an internal tool for agencies to manage their clients for tasks, client resources, and staying on track. And lastly, we have our site customizer, one of my favorite things on the platform. What you do with this is you take it and you deeply ingrain it into your snapshot. The customizer tool and training will help you to edit your snapshot and workflows, colors, logos, details, all directly from a form all at once. Imagine having a ton of different funnels in your system that you could fill out one specific form and it edit all of them. Okay, so first up, this is the command center. Think of this as like a personalized hub specifically for your client. What this does is it provides onboarding, the customizer, training and support, all built into one system. And so essentially, you have up here at the top a way to onboard your clients. We'll get to that in just a second. But going down the page, we have your contact information so they can quickly reach out to you. We've got your Zoom information. No more having to constantly email back and forth Zoom links. Just tell them to go to their hub and click the button. Then we also have other resources that they can quickly attach and get access to other parts of your system. If you want them to join your community, we've got that there. If you want to sell them other products and services, you can highlight it. It even helps you get reviews and get more social media followers. All right, so let's jump over to onboarding. Now, the onboarding system is set up to where it has white label videos, walkthroughs of how to do the core setup stuff that you want them to do. Things like getting to know the navigation, setting up their core business details, doing the trust center and getting approved, integrating their other platforms, granting you social media access. It's so frustrating having to educate your clients on how to give you access to their social media or connect you with their ad account. And so with this, there's a process that'll walk them through it step by step. So essentially, up in the upper right-hand corner, there's a video. And what it does is it educates the client on how to do that specific step. Now, this one's just a simple navigation overview, but let's jump over to one that actually has a button. All right. So in this one, actually, let's jump over one more. So in this case, here we have the Trust Center. One of the things that everybody's struggling with to get people approved. Well, we have a training video that walks the clients through how to get approved to send text. And you'll notice that there's a button over here. Now, here's the cool part. With our system, the buttons are deep linked into their specific application. And so what's great is that not only can they watch a video, but there's a button that they click, and then it takes them over to that section on their platform to do that step. This is super easy, super fast to walk them through. So onboarding covers all the core stuff, and here's the core part. You can actually add your own steps. You can remove the steps that we have here too. And so what you can do is actually look at your specific process, map it out, and add or remove as many steps as you need. So you can truly get an awesome onboarding experience with this. You just add in a couple more pages. And so this can connect and onboard your clients to the best of its ability. Now, on top of the command center, we also have the customizer. The customizer is a form that you can deep link into your snapshot. And so think of it like this. Instead of you having to go to all of the funnels individually and update logos, colors to match brands, going and filling out site details, a lot of this stuff that you would normally do with custom values, well, you have to go into the back system and actually edit that stuff. And clients get confused with custom values. And so with our site customizer, what we did was we built a form that they can just fill out, and then it updates everything all at once. So imagine if you had like 10 or 15 different funnels in here, how powerful that this could actually be. They can fill out a form and it updates all their logos. And I'm talking multiple logos, light logos and dark logos, to where it's updating the headers and footers, it's updating the client details, it's updating the pictures. You can actually program this to update all kinds of things. You can update logos, colors, links, client details, and more. So our site customizer comes with training that shows you how to deep link this into your platform. So you can use it on your pre-existing funnels as well, not just new ones. Now, it doesn't stop there. We also have our client management system. Most likely, you're managing a lot of tasks internally with your team. You've got tasks that your agency just does for your clients, or maybe you're building custom projects and you have to remember where you are. And so we actually built out an awesome resource for agencies, our client manager. This is an internal tool that you and your team can use to really keep track of information, do to-dos and task lists, know where your progress is on a job, and be able to store information and resources to quickly get access to everything you need for your clients. So let's jump in and check it out. So here we have our main core command center. Here's where you can see all your clients at a glance. And then down below, you have a shared calendar of all of their tasks. So when you actually schedule tasks in the system for different clients, they'll pop up on your calendar here. Now, when you actually jump into the client accounts, this is where it's going to have client-specific information. Here we have what's due today, what's due this week. We have our project status over here to quickly see at a glance where we are in the project. We have a way to do brainstorming really fast. We can also see what steps we need to accomplish. Now, let's jump over to our task manager and check that out. Our task manager is a way that you can actually schedule your entire process. So for us, we're a full service agency. We actually do all the things for our clients. We don't really have them lift a finger in most cases. And so what we did was create an onboarding system where we can remember exactly where we are. We also have them for funnels, for our workflows, our ads, and anything recurring that we want to do. And so what's great about this is that you can schedule it, and you can also build SOPs around each task. So you can click on them and actually create a little SOP for your team. This is super helpful for being able to manage VAs and getting the job done right. Now, what's great about this is once you schedule a task and you actually do the status of where it's at and the priority, well, what it's going to do is this is where all the magic happens back on the home page. It's going to pop up under these different sections depending on what day it is and how much priority that task actually takes. So we also have our status over here, where as you schedule things, it's going to show you how much you've completed in that specific job. So this is an awesome resource to be able to stay on track, know you need to accomplish things, and be able to knock it out quickly. Now, on top of that, we have a lot of other resources. For us, we like to write a lot of our clients' copy. And so alongside this, we actually do a pretty big questionnaire session with our clients to really get a feel for their business. And so we like to store all of our information right in our client manager. Things like who is their target audience? What is their business offer? What makes it different from other clients? What kind of credibility do they have? All this type of information, when we're onboarding a client, we actually ask and we store it here to where we can refer back to it at any time we want. You know, one of the things that's really interesting about creating client work is that when you're actually onboarding versus when you're actually doing are two very different times. And so you're not going to remember every detail. So having a tool like this can help you refer back to information that you've stored so that you can quickly reference it whenever you need it. Now, on top of that, we also have our project overview. So whenever we do a project, we actually go and list all the deliverables that we're supposed to deliver and everything so we can quickly reference what we actually agreed to. We have a client resource section to where we can quickly get access to all the assets that our clients have. Maybe they have specific logins. Maybe they have some specific brand colors that we want to reference. How frustrating is it to constantly have to go and use one of those color finders to choose the colors for your clients? It's frustrating, right? And so here you can quickly store them and grab them anytime you want. You can also link up Google Drive, Dropbox folders to where you can quickly get access to their brand assets. Got a meeting? Guess what? You can store all of your meeting notes right here. Even link in the actual recorded meeting, but you can save your goals, discussion items, even set up action items for later. If you're doing client research like we do, we often do a lot of research on ads for competitors. And so you can go through and store screenshots of their ads, their copy, the headline, the landing page, and be able to reference that whenever you need. We also have a mood board and bookmarks for client research. So as you can see, this could be just invaluable resource to be able to quickly go back and grab whatever information you need, stay on task, and be able to manage all your projects really, really quickly. One of the best parts about the Command Center is it's completely 100% customizable. You can change the layouts, the colors, the branding, the style, the questions you ask. All of this is built with flexibility in mind. And so you can tailor every bit of it to you and your business. And we even have a training program that comes with it that's going to walk you through installation, customization, and give you ideas on how you can even better your onboarding system itself to automate tasks and just to make it awesome. And so you're probably wondering, what does this actually cost? Well, normally we're going to be selling this for $1,000, but right now we have some special launch pricing for only $697. We're going to give this to the first 100 people that actually get Command Center. So take advantage of the special discount, jump on board, and sign up for Command Center right now. Now, you pretty much have two options. Option one is to leave this website, not order Command Center, keep using the same products that you're used to. Go and buy one of those expensive services that charge you monthly or per client that you onboard in, and just keep draining your profits. Or you can do it manually and go out there and deal with all the headaches and nonsense that does. Or you can try option two, and that's simply to do what other agencies have done before you and get Command Center. It's not a coincidence that you spent time on this page, watching this video, scrolling to the bottom. It means you're ready to try something new, which is why I ask that you trust yourself in making the right decision. When you compare these two options, it's easy to see how much sense this makes. Get the customized version that you can build an amazing system for you and your agency. I can't wait to hear about your experience with Command Center, and I hope you absolutely love it. I'll see you on the other side.